Guys, Delulu Laguna. We know for the large part this season's been a joke. Yeah, the season's not over. I'd have to make a video again highlighting these issues, but yeah, I don't even know how to start this. I mean, the table doesn't lie. The numerous cup competition campaigns doesn't lie. Personal performances doesn't lie. And especially again, to reiterate, in May, well, we are in May, the table doesn't lie. Now, 17 points off Spurs, however much you're off the league, you've gone from being undefeated on the first game of the season, after the first game of the season, to barely looking like you're going to qualify for the Champions League. In fact, you probably won't. You won't qualify for the Champions League. Yeah, everybody needs to have a hard look in the mirror and look at themselves and a self-reflection and think about why this has happened, because it doesn't matter if you're Alexis Sanchez, who we know he's quality and he shouldn't be here and he can walk into almost any team in the world, to Jenkinson, who shouldn't even be in the Prem realistically. Who can really say for the large part in every game or the majority of the campaign has given their all, has stayed drama-free, has put their nonsense aside for the club? No one, not one player. And that's why I'm angry. You've cheated you've cheated the fans and you cheated this and that, and I always talk about, you've cheated yourselves. In any profession, you want to be better. You want to review what you did right, what you did wrong. You want to aspire to be better, and more so athletes. So what is this? What is this? Let's start with Alexis Sanchez. Amazing since he's come here. Everybody knows how much I love him. Personally, he made me believe in that we could try and win the league again. When he came in, believed in the guy. It made me believe in the club. He lifted the club. Again, like all seasons, for the large part, been brilliant. But where was he Chelsea away? Where was he at Liverpool? I think he got an assist, but where was he for the large part? And there was drama connected with that game. Where was he United away? There's numerous examples. Where were he even versus Spurs? Of course, for the large part, it's unfair, and it's a handful of games. But when you consider the nonsense he's been coming out with, and we always hear, oh, Alexis, this, that, he's a winner, this and that and the other. What is this? Against Spurs, not tracking back when you don't want to track back, moaning when you've lost the ball, moaning when teammates have lost the ball, not tracking back when the cameras are off, cheating your fullbacks, all of these things. You couldn't do that under certain other managers. Barcelona, of course, the levels are different, but you couldn't do that under Pep. Do you think Ronaldo would do this even when he wanted to leave and join Madrid? Do you think Ronaldo carried on like that? Henry, the numerous times he wanted to leave, even the year that he gave us extra year in 2007, would he carry on like this? Would Vieira, when the numerous times he wanted to leave? No, because before all of this, they wanted to be winners. They had pride. I don't care how good you are, how this, that, and the other, and you want to be a winner, and you sulk in this, and you clearly know how much you're worth to the club, because this is why you continue with this nonsense. But it's not on. I've seen players that are worse than you give their all, and I've supported them, and they know what it means to play for this club. More importantly, there's been players better than you that I've just named that haven't carried on with this foolishness. So it's not on. Of course, it will hurt if he leaves. But if people want to continue with this nonsense, let them. Mesut Ozil, what is going on, Ozil, this year? You're running around doing autobiographies and autographs and running around on holidays, and you're lying about hamstring injuries and colds and this and that, playing against non-league sides, but you don't want to play against Prem sides. I love Mesut Ozil, but you're bottling. What is this? Koscielny, brilliant player. Came a long way from when he first came to the campaign. Got a lot of sympathy for him because I do believe he hasn't been playing at 100%. But it does feel like he runs away. Slightest little knock. When I never saw Campbell, etc., do all of this. They will play when they don't even play if they had one leg. Of course, I'm not a doctor and a physio and them things. And when you need to come off, you do need to just come off. But it's not on Koscielny. And in regards to Koscielny, you need to start opening your mouth. I know you like to lead by example and all of that. But you're one of the most senior players. You have been here. You always talk about Wenger and all of this nonsense. Open your mouth. Bellerin, I got a lot of sympathy for you because since you've come to the first team, and if we're harsh, if we're really real, the second half of this season when everyone's been poor, you have been poor as well. But you're just too cocky. You're suffering from a lack of real competition for your place. You believed you're better than you are, and like I said in the video, you deserved all the critics you got. Hopefully it wakes you up. I'm not going to name every player that I believe has been playing poor, but these are the players that I definitely expect to be doing better. And we can't get away without talking about Mr. Wenger. I've spoken about the guy. We do know the guy is tired. He needs to call it a day. But another season of putting inflated importance in players like Theo Walcott, shown they can't. Yes, he's reacted, but shown he can't do nothing for the large part. Giroud the same. It's an arrogance to keep doing this, and you deserve everything that's happening to you this year. This is actually all your fault. Like, there's nothing to blame. Yes, the players have let you down, but if you know they've let you down and keep letting you down, you deserve this. Ultimately, your own arrogance and bravado and wanting to prove people wrong has led you down this alley, and now you have cheated the fans. In conclusion, guys, whether you're the players or whatever, or the manager or Kroenke, well, it's not even really Kroenke this year. Let's be very honest, even though he needs to go. You cheated it. You cheated us. You cheated yourselves, and you should all feel ashamed. And when the results are final in May, boy, I don't know what to say. You should all feel like crap. Delu Laguna, I'm signing out. Oh yeah, subscribe, like, yeah. You guys know I'm not the best with all of that.